John G. Kruth here from the Rhine Research Center. We're here today to talk about precognition. Some people think of it as knowing the future. It's not always about fortune telling or making predictions about the future, but sometimes it is about getting information through time. Now, precognition is one of the forms of ESP, or extrasensory perception. The others being telepathy, mind-mind communication, clairvoyance, getting information about objects. Precognition, we typically think of fortune tellers, or many people have this idea that people are looking into a crystal ball and telling the future by looking into crystals, maybe reading tea leaves, or even using magic 8 balls or something in order to get information about the future. But within parapsychology, we study it in a little more formal way. So let me move my crystal ball aside for a moment. You may remember from previous videos when we talked about Zener cards, or ESP cards, that were used for testing telepathy and clairvoyance. Well, originally in the Duke Parapsychology Labs, run by J.B. Rhine, the Zener cards were also used to test precognition. Now, we started out by talking about telepathy and saying when they did telepathy experiments, they would actually look at the card. The researcher would look at the card and try to send information mind to the other person. In clairvoyance, they would not look at the card, but set the card aside and ask the person to guess which card was being turned over or was being set aside one at a time. So this was not mind-to-mind communication. But another way that they tested telepathy or tested ESP was testing precognition. Now, to test precognition with Zener cards, first you need a pack of Zener cards, 5 symbols, 5 of each card, 25 cards in total, and they would randomize them by shuffling them, and now we use automatic shufflers or actually using computers for a lot of this. Without actually touching the cards or trying to look at them at all, they would say, there's 25 cards there. Tell me what cards they are from top to bottom. Sometimes they would do this even before they shuffled the cards. And they'd ask the person to write down what cards they will be. And the person would write down 25 guesses of the 5 symbols we were talking about. Then the researcher would take the cards, shuffle them up, or put them through the automatic shuffler, look at them one at a time and see how they matched what the other person had guessed. In other words, the other person was making a guess before the cards were even shuffled. In this way, the only way they could know what the cards were is to know what was going to happen in the future. So this was considered testing for precognition. There are numerous other ways to test for precognition. It's done electronically now. We'll talk about that more later, but this was how original precognition tests were done using Zener cards.